Okie dokie, here we go. Hello, everybody. I've got to get reset up here. There we go. I had to run in real quick and go grab me a drink and then come back out. So Gina, Sam, Cheryl, Susan, hello. So we just got done doing the live patron hangout, and I set up my daily spread with them, and we will set up the weekly spread here in just a second. I'm gonna grab some drink. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Stacy. Hello, everybody. So yeah, keep using my patrons as guinea pigs, I think, because I was telling them just when I got the hang of doing the live thing with my webcam, YouTube goes and changes their entire setup. And so I was like, I'm looking at my computer screen right now, and the entire thing is like flipped backwards. But it's not in the video, so I don't know what the hell that is, but it was confusing the crap out of me there for a minute. There you go. Well, I mean, you go watch the live playback, or the playback, Cheryl. You have the link for it. I know, right? Don't you feel like the most disorganized planner sometimes? Because I completely missed the stinking live on Friday, Sam. I meant to be there, too. I really did. Okay, Stacy, for the patron hangout or whatever, there will be a new post that shows up, and it'll have a YouTube link in it, and then you go to the YouTube link, but it's unlisted, so it won't show on my regular YouTube page, and then you can watch the playback there, and it's every other week at 2. And I put that on YouTube. I barely got YouTube figured out, and they keep changing it up on me. I can't put Facebook in there. So, yeah, it's all YouTube. But, yeah, go back over there, and then you'll see the new post pop up, and the new post has a link in it. Hello, Mikey. Aren't we all messes? I think we are. So, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm feeling a little bit better than I was earlier this week. So, we're getting it in today. Okay, awesome. Got the email about it. Oh, that's because it was like a new notification or something, and that comes through email. Anyway, I'm really excited about my clear sticker paper. I don't know how many of you actually watch the studio vlog or Vlogmas or any of that, but look, they're little muted guys on the brown paper, but I kind of like that. So, am I feeling a little more comfy in front of the camera? I am getting there, Stacy. I'm getting there. The first couple of days were super awkward, and I guarantee that I said, "Hey, everyone," almost every time I picked up the camera. Which I'm like, well, that's stupid because I will have already said hey to you at least once in the beginning. So I'm getting there. I also was real quick okay. So because I work from home and because my office is 2 steps outside of my door, I was like, I sit around half the time in my stinking pajamas. And I'm like, okay, so this will get me up and get me dressed. And then I was like, this will get me up and get me dressed. And then I'll have makeup on. And then I was like halfway through the week, I was feeling like crap. I'm like, well, screw that. They don't care if I have makeup on. Why should I care if I have makeup on? So I'm like, the makeup thing went right out the window really, really quickly. So I don't know. Definitely feeling a little bit better because I don't like my face on camera. I really don't, but it's okay. So I'm getting there. Let's see. Clear sticker paper, matte or glossy? It's supposed to be matte, and it is fairly matte. Like, it's not very glossy at all. So you can see that it sort of has like that dull appearance to it. Like, even the backing of the sticker paper is shinier than the sticker. I don't know if that's going to come up. I'm not wearing makeup. I don't expect anyone else to. Hello, Diana. I mean, like, I really don't. I'm like, I'm not gonna get up and do makeup every day. Yeah, that didn't last very long. I thought that it might last the full first week, but it big old fat didn't. So, and then now we got like a foot of damn snow, and it's just everybody else is like, oh well, we get the next few days off because we're not going anywhere, and I'm like, how do you call in when your office is like 3 steps outside of your back door? What is moisturizer? I don't even do that. Like I jump up out of bed, I throw my hair back into a braid or something, and just get going. Like I half the time don't even get dressed. So y'all are just lucky that I have managed to get dressed all week long. Because yeah, it's usually it's me sitting around in Andy's pajama pants. Not even my pajama pants. Andy's pajama pants. I'd love those for calendars, but not the doodles. I don't want to see the dots through the awesome pictures. Oh, and see that's what I know Sam like, but if I had dreads, I think Andy might kill me. I mean, my hair is like the one breaking point for him. If I cut it, he might leave me. Um, and if he can't play with it in some fashion, yeah, he might definitely leave me. So the hair is it is a point of contention for both those because it's so heavy and it's so long. Like I have to not sit on it. So I don't know. It would look cool because of the color. See, I agree. I really do, but he does not. Okay. But yeah, so I think when I was talking to my patrons and I did the poll over on or not YouTube, I'm on YouTube now, over on Instagram. I think that I will probably be offering most of the things on clear and white sticker paper, so you get to make that choice or whatever. So I'm also redoing the site, y'all. So y'all bear with me because the thing that's up there now is not. He's got his own pajama pants. He wears shorts like year round, and I need pants. And his are all boofy, and I don't like things really tight on my legs. So he gave me his, or an old pair of his. Let's see. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, the website I'm working on all week this week, and so that I can run out of my house and not be bombarded with children all week long. So y'all bear with me on the site. It functions fine. It will continue to function fine. I will still put the new stuff there. Um, but if you see it like flipping out and changing from day to day, that's me tweaking all the little settings inside of it. Okay. All right. But I think I'm running my mouth a little too much. We're not actually accomplishing anything. So I'm doing little circles that are supposed to be little baubles, but may end up black and white. I don't know if I'm going to decorate them at all because I got to put my stuff inside of them for this week. But that's sort of the plan. All right, so I'm going to, oops, get my crap out of the way here and we're going to start drawing in addition to everything else. I got all kinds of mess happening over here. I am never going to be able to make these circles by myself either, so I'm getting this little circle dilly back out here too. And now I won't be able to line the stupid things up because I don't know where I put them. I'm just going to sort of go for it and we'll erase whatever pencil lines are left over. So how was everyone else's week? I think everybody knows now that mine was crap. Wendy's having a rough time with her heat, and pipes and everything. Or but hopefully somebody had a decent week. What we're hoping for anyway. Ooh, this is why I haven't done circles before because they require so much darn concentration, and I don't have it. I can't read the comments and concentrate on not running over these lines. I don't know why I even put guidelines down there because I'm not going to use them. Master clean list. What the hell are people hashtagging in this? That is a good question that I don't know the answer to. Oh, thank you, Mike. That's so sweet. I love these thinking little names. I don't know what was going through my head when I decided to do them the other day, but I was like, you know what would be cute? Some of them thinking little names. And I love steampunk. That was not. I can't take credit for that idea though because that was really not my idea. I think Wendy and all of them had something to do with the steampunk idea. I think that was mostly them. I just sit back and take polls and just go with it. I was showing everybody in the patron hangout that I got two of the little animals done for my sticker. What tool are you using? I don't know because I just pulled it out of the package earlier because I couldn't find my other one. I'm using a helix, angle, and circle maker from Hobby Lobby. I'm sure that you can also find them on Amazon or anywhere else. So it's like a compass and thingy all in one, and it's got all of these helpful little holes in it so that you can get in there and make out your circles. But yeah, I've got the puffin done, and I have got the little polar bear done for the stickers for January because it'll be Arctic animals. And then I got a few more ideas as to what other stickers that I can make to go with it. Oh, honey, I'm surrounded by testosterone all the time. So I feel your pain there. I really do. I really feel it. There are boys everywhere in my house. Mm. Well, that circle didn't really match up, but it's okay. I should have probably marked the little center point when I was doing these things in pencil, but I big old fat didn't. You journal so you don't have to remember. Oh, we finally finished the tree for the most part, but now everything is closed because it started snowing. Um, so we can't go get the little candy canes that they want to put on the tree, but all of the little ornament thingies are on there now. So in the end of this week, I was telling my patrons also we're gonna have puppies by the end of this week. I just know it. So we're probably looking somewhere around Wednesday to Friday. I'm thinking anyway that she's gonna start spitting out little puppies. So it ought to be an exciting week. Hi, honey. Oh yeah, she's about to pop. She is really about to pop. Um, she's got boobies hanging down everywhere. There's puppies kicking in there. There will be lots. You're probably gonna see some of it in the vlogmas for next week or whenever she pops these things out. So, oh, trust me, there will be pictures. There will be little Buffy videos. There will be everything Buffy's. I think the next 6 weeks of my life is pretty much going to run Buffy related. So, I don't know. Birth is a beautiful thing, honey. I don't know why you disagree. I mean, I wasn't going to get the camera down at her Gucci or anything, but I was going to, the new little itsy bitsy baby puppies I was going to film. I mean, who wants to see the ooh, but people want to see the aw. That made sense with sound effects, didn't it? So yeah, baby puppies. Everybody loves baby puppies. House is gonna be overrun with baby puppies. All right, I got little bobbles now. I don't know what I'm doing with them yet, but so yeah, a lot of the vlog for the coming week might be me stuck in the house working on my iPad so that I can make sure that everybody is fine and taken care of. That's funny. How many puppies are we keeping, honey? How many puppies are we keeping? I know he wants to answer that question. It's definitely a him question. I'm gonna use this kitty cat down here. That was an awful lot of numbers, honey. An awful lot of numbers. Throw this little fella down here. Cover up that one, but that's okay. It's an awful, awful lot of zeros. I told him if one comes out with a stinking cute little hook tail like my little hook man, then we had to keep one. But he seems to keep disagreeing with me. He doesn't want anybody else taking up the room in his bed. That's what it is. And our dogs sleep with us. So I guess until we get the king size bed for Mr. King, I can't have any more puppies. Oh, thank you. Is it Anika? Am I saying that right? Oh, here we go. Back fighting with the ones that I cut through the paper on. There's gold all over my fingers from the last page. This is not going well. I can't do this because of my fingernails. Like, I have the worst time with stinking stickers. Yes, as soon as Gypsy is all good to go, we are getting her fixed before the next heat. Because I don't want a repeat performance of her being all preggers. Yes, think Manika and say Anika. Anika, okay. No, we not. I will not have any bed. Okay. Well, you'll be okay, honey. See, they think I deserve to keep a puppy. That's what we need around here. She is like a year and a half old. I love that you put fix quotes. Oh, she needs to be. She needs to be fixed. Um, Stop saying no, honey. I have to kick you out of the live stream. He loves me. If one comes out all stupid like my hook man, though, we're gonna have to keep it. Oh, okay. Y'all, if y'all hear ice and crap in the background, or if it sounds like I'm under a waterfall, it's because the ice is still falling out here, and on occasion, it comes sliding off the roof of my office. So I've been dealing with that all morning. Like there's so much snow. Andy, it's his fault. He brought it all the way from Kentucky. It does not snow here. And he's here for one stinking winter. It's not even flipping winter yet. And he's here and there's a foot of snow outside. It was Sam, I'm telling you, it was freaking 65 degrees at the beginning of this week. We tend to change seasons at least 3 times a week here. I mean, it's a whole North Carolina thing, I believe. But yeah, no, it was 65. Oh yeah, I forgot, honey, that Cheryl asked me that somewhere in a comment. I think he's from like Lexington-ish area in Kentucky. Um, So it was 65 earlier this week, and it's been really, really mild and sunny, and it didn't even rain or anything. And then we go to bed last night. It's still pretty mild yesterday. We go to bed last night and get up this morning. There's a freaking foot of snow outside, and it's like 35 degrees. Um, so yeah, it was. See, and that's what it was. It was that degrees yesterday, so we dropped a good 20 degrees. In the last 24 hours. Oh, he probably knows where that is. I have no clue. Would you like some snow, Susan? I will happily send it your way because the schools won't go all week. I guarantee they won't be there all week. Um, Andy will be off work because nothing here operates when it freaking snows. Like the Walmart closed down. I mean, and that's like impossible. Hi, Wendy. Welcome. um, it's like impossible for Walmart to close here. Like the only time Walmart is closed here is 6 o'clock the night before Christmas till 6 a.m. the day after. That's it. Every other day of every year, Walmart is open. It's closed today. It's okay, Wendy. I mean, they flip out. They flip out every time. I mean, you say snowflake wrong down here, and they'll cancel school. I mean, before the first one ever falls, they'll cancel school. Like, oh my God, there's a chance that it might snow, so let's stay out of school that day. Yeah, no, we cannot. We cannot handle the snow at all. Oh, y'all got snow too? Hello, Stephanie. Uh, yeah, it does not snow here. So, I don't know. I don't do well in the cold. I don't like the cold. I'm ready for the cold to go away, and it's not even winter yet. All right. I already did forgot what the days are. All right. The 10th through the 16th. I don't know where I'm going to put that. I guess on the bottom. So, yeah, this should be a very interesting week. We've got kids home and cooped up because while they're none of them are 5 anymore, so the idea of building a snowman sort of went out the window. On the one and only time that you could probably actually build a snowman, they don't want to do it. So they're going to be all cooped up in the house. I'm going to be running out to my studio just to get away from it because they're going to try to drive me crazy. Um, there's going to be buppies, I'm sure, at some point this week. So we got that. It's going to be a fun-filled week where I might go crazy. Doctor Who was on. I fall short of Doctor Who. I am really not feeling the love then, Sam. I'm really not. Get them to build an igloo. There you go. To build something. They're going to be like driving me crazy all week long. I know it. I know it. Oh, and the dogs like bounce. They bounce in the snow. It's funny. I got video of that earlier too. Like they love it. They want to eat it. And I think Gypsy's all sore in her booby area because she's got so much milk filling up or whatever. So Amy said she just wants to lay in it. I know, right? I totally meant to be there, Sam. I'm having a rough week. And you know, it's like 2 minutes after you end your live that I remember that your live is happening and that I've missed it. And I'm like, damn it. I apologize to you for all of YouTube to hear. That's how much I love you. Alright, let's make these ornaments. That makes it an ornament right there. Blue. I bet it does. I was like, and that was like the second time I had realized that I remembered it. I was like, oh crap, I missed that. So yeah, that was like my real reaction to missing it too. Like, oh, I did. I missed it. I totally missed it. You're throwing me off. I'm gonna call it your fault because one time it's on a Tuesday and the next time it's on a Friday, and I have a hard enough time keeping up with my own. So yeah, I'm gonna call it your fault. That makes me feel better about me anyway. There you go. Yeah, you love to do it until you have to do it. These are ornaments now. Ish. Oh, this one's gonna be lopsided. That's not the middle. All right. Too many people doing date night and stuff on Fridays. Okay. See, it's like mid afternoon, no matter when you do it for me. So that part doesn't bother me. It's just that, yeah, I need to. I had an alarm set that first time, and that's why. And I also had a windy alarm that first time, which didn't seem to go off this time. And I could pass the blame, dude. I could tell you, I could pass the blame. Uh, yeah, my windy alarm didn't go off. Um, oh, this one's in front. Oops, it's just gonna float there. This one's gonna be a bubble. Uh, my regular alarm didn't go off. Nothing went off, so I was like, crap, I missed it. I was supposed to get a date night this weekend, and it big old fat didn't happen. Where's Mr. King at? Is he still listening and lingering in the background there? Because it was on. Look, it was on the planner. It was. Where is it? What does it say? There is a happy little fat you and a happy little fat me. Hint, hint, and it says date night yesterday. That didn't happen. He did cook dinner. Still not the same thing, Mr. King. It'll be okay. Now this one is going to bug me a little bit because it's in front of the rest of them and can't float. Oh well, it'll be alright. Let's see if we can't get December written in here. I don't know how well this gold is going to show up on this paper, but we're about to find out. I'm going to have to accent it a little bit with white or something. Yeah, you really can't see that. We will fix it. Does anybody else have an exciting week coming up? Kids locked in your house, unable to go anywhere, do anything? Puppies? Anybody? Feel my pain? Share with me. I'm sure puppies will be all over my Insta stories. They will be in the blog on Saturday. It's that ball on the bottom left corner. That is my kitty cat. And December. Oh, cool, Michelle. She gets to come in. Oh, that sounds fun. I don't get to do anything that exciting. We have got all the that's always nice. Christmas dance on Friday. He gets really excited to get his white boy groove on. That's cute. I don't think they have any dances at this high school level anymore that are outside of like the formals or whatever. I really don't think they do. Beginning steps of adopting. Oh, congratulations. Sweet. Is it a baby or how old is she? That's awesome though. Oh, she's one. See, they're still cute at that age. It's the teenagers that you have to watch out for. Keep your receipt. Oh, that was really mean and that came out wrong. I say I'm going to return mine all the time, but I lost my receipt. Hello, Margaret Ann. Yeah, no kidding, Susan. I mean, no stinking kidding. I can't plan for anything in December. We just had to buy a new washer and dryer because our washing machine just decided it was done with life and wasn't doing anything anymore. I didn't want any part of our laundry ever again. We killed it. And so you can't get a new washer that doesn't match your current dryer. So you have to get both. Well, the dryer was on its last legs anyway. And then I got the new camera, which was an expense. I'm still working toward the new iPad. We've got Christmas coming up and all these teenagers everywhere to buy crap for. So I don't. It's just December's hell. And I swear my power is flickering. Well, that's good. I like that idea. I mean, that's good for them. Um, that gets them out and socializing more, just outside of like the normal sort of learning environment. That would be very helpful, Mikey. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, all right. This page needs something. This is looking awful plain, so I'm gonna go in here and do the edges like I did on the other page. Oh, we're sort of sitting and talking because this didn't take long at all. Here we go. Are you stuck in case you do lose power? No, not even a little bit, and everything is closed. I didn't really believe them when they said that it was going to snow because it never does. They say it all the time, and it never flipping does. And of course, the one time that I don't really stock up, um, it actually snows. We rare. You know what? I'm not going to say that because then it'll happen because I jinxed it. So I don't know. How come the gelatos? Am I? I might be. And it might be because the things are starting to flicker around here. So hopefully it'll ease up in a second. That's what we're going to hope for. Do you think that they're bored, stuck in the house now, wait until they lose power and internet connection? Uh, when the cell phone batteries die, it is over. I have people sitting out in the car trying to keep warm and plugged into the car chargers. Oh, that's like the one thing. Well, they don't really have. I thought about it, but I was like, they don't really have a neutral set. Like the metallics are kind of neutral-ish, but not really. I was going for neutral for you, Mikey. They do need a more neutral version, like a neutrally packed. Oh, maybe that's why I've got gold all over my finger because I'm using this weird dauber. Let's get some more hoping someone does them in a New Year's sale, right? I love them. I love them so much. Oh no, I know you're not complaining, baby. I was like searching high and low. I'm like, does this look neutral enough though? How's this one? Is this one neutral? That's why I was asking you about the metallics, so that I could throw you something good in there. You are more than welcome now. I will throw you all the gelatos that you want if you want to order another box. Now I have to pay for the camera that I bought. That's fun. There's a reason that I don't use these though because they're all smudgy everywhere, but I don't know where my gold one went. Let's try this. Now it's fairly clean. Just need to go for it. But yeah, no, I'm really glad that you liked your box too. Everybody seems to be very happy with their box contents, which makes me happy. So got several YouTube unboxings. I've seen several people unbox them and post photos over on Instagram of all the goodies that they got in their box. And so everybody seems very, very happy with the blind boxes, which is great. Because, I mean, you are buying, just a box full of what could be anything. So it also shows that you got a little faith in me, not sending you crap. Uh, so that also makes me feel good. I like color and I like metallics, but I'm kind of looking forward to starting a new year with a neutral theme. See, and I like that. So, like, I like these, like the browns and stuff that I've got going on in this month. But I know that I get bored easily, so I'm going to change up my theme, several times over before it's all said and done. So it doesn't really bother me. I don't know. I don't really stick to one sort of thing. Yeah, I want to say that I'd like to try being sort of neutrally and minimalist and make it all a little bit less complicated, but that is just not who I am. I need extra. Oh, awesome. I'm so glad. Oh, when was your birthday? Did I miss it? It was like the end of this week, right? Happy birthday. Um yeah, I'm glad that you like your grab bag too. I got a couple of those going out tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow is Monday and the mail starts running again. When I pack and ship orders, I got a couple more grab bags going out. Set me up to do an unboxing and I was like, no, my hands are a little too fat on the camera. Oh, it'll be okay. Nobody cares if you have fat hands, honey. Mine are all bruised up, unmanicured. I've got gesso on them, paint on them half the time. There's bruises constantly. It's like Andy beats my hands only or something. So it would all be okay. Let's see. See, yeah, I'm with you, Angie. I have to have the extras. I'm glad that you had a good birthday, Cheryl. I really am. I love birthdays. They're my favorite. I used to walk around with like a princess tiara on my birthday because I mean that's just me. I'm a stinking princess. I don't care what anybody says. I'm a stinking princess. There you go, Cheryl Miss. There you go. I tend to go through about one bullet journal every 3 to 4 months, so I won't have to stick with anything for too long. All ready for color right around springtime. That works out great then, Mikey. And see, that's what I'm thinking. I'm probably going to get 3 or 4 out of mine. Especially now that I'm moving into the Archer and Olive. It's got a few less pages. We were talking about this in the patron hangout. Um, it has only got the 160 pages, but I'm going to be able to do so much more on the pages that I'm not going to have to worry about anything bleeding through. But whereas this one lasted me about because of that and because of the fact that I am combining the whole collections and planning thing all back into one journal. I'm thinking somewhere around probably 4 months will be how long one journal lasts me. So, no, not too extreme at all, Cheryl. That's exactly how you need to be about the you birthday. How I am. Like, this is my day. We're going to celebrate me. So, if anybody can go over the top, it's me, honey. All right. See, there you go. Angie says, do you, boo boo? See, it's like my sister. Do you have that thing? I mean, because yours is fairly off of the holiday, being at the beginning of the month. But didn't you have to like? There you go. As I'm saying it, you're saying it. So being so close to Christmas, it kind of takes away from your birthday. So yeah, like do you like get in there and celebrate the crap out of it? My sister's birthday is the 28th, so we've always got Christmas, and then 3 days later it's her birthday. So I feel like people around Christmas time sort of get gypped in the birthday department a little bit because everybody's broke from buying Christmas and all other things. So yeah, get in there and celebrate. No, no, don't remind me of my age. Oh, I'm 21. We're going with 21. I've just started counting backwards. Um, I don't care what my age is anymore. Um, I stopped counting at 21 and don't plan on picking up counting ever again. You can get some good stuff marked down. Just don't use Christmas paper. There you go. Yeah, that's Sam's tree day on the 12th. You stopped at 32 ish. Yeah, I passed 32. I know I did. So, yeah, I just went back to 21. That's legal for everything. You can get it at bars. You can drink. I don't drink, but you can. So, well, there you go. Get on up there with your bad stuff. I'm not counting at 56. It's not going to happen. I'm not counting that high. So I'm going to be 21 in that amount of years. My sticker is so crooked. Anyway. Let's see. Don't know if any of my little Nomi dudes will really fit in here. I'm gonna have to use one with they're all pastel looking. I'm gonna stick this little dude down here in the corner. He still sort of matches. Just have him down here minding his own business, doing his little Nomi thing. Oh, see, that's how I know how old I am. Because it's like my age is the year plus 20. Because I was born in 80. So that's how I calculate my age. I don't have any little no school stickers left, and I know that they don't have school tomorrow because there's stinking snow and ice everywhere. That down there. A little washing machine goes there. The sheets. We got little piggy, payday. Did we say 28 last year? Yes, and then that's when they go into, yeah, mind your business. Senioritis. I'll be 39. 39 in March. Yeah, 2019 plus 20. So, let's see. Uh, y'all should see the icicles forming right in front of my window here. They're going to like crash any moment now. I can feel it. And y'all might hear this loud clash of ice right outside of the camera. Just right outside my window. I don't know what's happening. Andy laughed at me because I put salt on my steps too. He's like, that's not the right kind of salt. I'm like, salt still melts ice. My steps are still clear. I can tell you that right now. You get used to it. Sure, I don't remember how many you had. Some more stickers. 50 is 20 years in your rear view. No school. Oh, here I go spelling backwards again. We'll figure it out. SCH. I feel like I'm being all quiet. No school. That is like the ugliest I've ever written those two words. The stickers are quite reasonably priced. I may or may not have bought them. That's funny. The gnomes are. Oh, I didn't even see that comment. Thank you. I love the stinking little gnomes. They're so stupid and so cute. I love them. I have to do more of them. To bring them back for each season. Because they're all pastel-y, so they could be all winter, they could be whatever, and then give them some flowers or something for spring. I don't know. Dress them up for spring. They could totally be spring. The little all-season gnomes. They were fun to make. Alright, I don't know what else I'm doing here. I mean, this is basically, at this point, done. I can't really decorate my little bubble thingies because I need to have room to write. And I've got it, so you are not alone in that boat. That is for sure. A wintry February spread would be awesome. That's like when it actually does get cold here. The end of January, normally, in February. Because I'm telling y'all, it was 60, 65 degrees at the beginning of this week. It really was. And will probably be 60, 65 in a couple of days as soon as the stinking storm passes. But that will be what melts away all the snow. It's got to get there. Did you get the new Tombos? Yes, I got the new Tombos. I did a video on them, Sam. I'm insulted that you didn't watch it. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I got the new Tombos. I love them. They're really, really pretty colors. They don't match anything that I'm doing right now, but they're really, really pretty. There are lots of teals and blues in it. In the new 12 pack or whatever, there's lots of teals and blues and a nice cool gray and like a little peachy skin tony color, which is good because they didn't really have one of those before. It's very, very nice. Let's see. Yes, see, Sam, I was talk about me not paying attention to your lives. You are so not paying attention to my videos. Santa creeps me, so I'm all about the bows, presents, deer, but the gnomes, the lovely addition. Why does Santa creep you? That's weird. There you go. Like we in invaded her life that one time too. It was funny because Mr. King was home and in rare form and posting as me there for a second because he was still logged in from where I was. Yeah, or I was still logged in on his phone from where I had been using it because mine had decided to crap out. It was a whole big thing. It was really fun. It was really fun. And that's why I was so genuinely like, oh crap, because I missed it. I mean, he wouldn't have been here for it, but I'm still kind of nice to talk to on occasion without him. It was fun that day. It really was. I don't know what else to do to this spread because I don't know what I'm going to fill in yet. The last one was quiet. Oh, dude. Okay. Are you doing one in this week, Sam? I will put it in here. You're not doing it. It's like every other week, isn't it? Are you doing? Because the next week's Christmas. Are you doing it? Because now, isn't Christmas in this week? I don't know. Or right after this week? I don't know. Not like I have a calendar to look at or anything. Let's go find out. Oh no, Christmas isn't that next week. I'm like rubbing gelato all over my face. I know it. It'll be okay. Do on the 18th. That's not one of the bubbles. I don't have the 18th on any of these bubbles. Scared me to, death. I used to wait guarding the house. Awesome. That's funny. You happen to know what weight of paper I should use if I want to use markers to do holiday cards and ensure they don't bleed? Um, what kind of markers? There's alcohol markers, and then there are um, water-based markers or ink, oh crap, what's the word? Help me out here. Oil-based markers? That's not right. Oh, okay. That I can do that. See, Cheryl is full of good ideas. Okay. For water-based marker, is it Rena? For water-based markers, I'd say 100 to 120 GSM paper, like a good sturdy weight, because even with water-based, they'll start to bleed on anything thinner than that. Because if I like layer, okay, Tombos. If I layer Tombos on this paper and this is 100 GSM, it will bleed through. So I would go with something like a 120, like a or a good card stock. If you're making cards, would be like 100 weight, like 100 pound card stock, something like that. You want something nice and sturdy. Copic markers and things like that, you're going to want to do your artwork on something, cut out like a rectangle and pop it onto the card because there's nothing that they like alcohol markers won't bleed through. 2:30 on the 18th next week. 18th. Like writing at a weird angle here because I'm like smudged over in my chair. Let's do this. Sam. Does that answer your question, Rena? Sam live at 2:30. Now I'm gonna have to also go in and set an alarm that reminds me. And I need my windy alarm to maybe go off about 5 minutes before. Hint, hint, Wendy. then I'm going to put the happy face here. There we are. Thought of using cardstock, but just not sure of weight since I know if you go over the same spot, I'll get bleed through. Hammer meal, hold on. Let me run back here. Okay. Hammer meal makes a nice smooth paper. It is cardstock. It is, hold on. Let me go get my bag. It's this Color Copy Digital cover paper. It is an 80-pound cover, which makes it like 206. There went the icicles. It makes it like 216 GSM. This is extremely, extremely smooth paper, so it's not going to damage the tip of your markers, but it is a nice sort of hardy cardstock almost, so it's also not going to bleed as much. But if you still find that that bleeds some, which is possible, I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's possible. It's really, let's find out. Then you can always, cut out the border and then pop it onto a card base. Like if you have like your regular card base, and you can do that in any color you want. Then you have your white card stock like this, and then you just cut out the rectangle. That was ice. I thought something to do there for a second, Sam. Oh my God. Let's see. How do you do a lowercase k in cursive? It always looks bloody off. Look at that thing. Look at that. But see, yeah, I mean, this is still pretty lightweight as far as cardstock is concerned. But let's play with some markers. All right, so got nice. Oh, look at me coloring. Oh, color. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this like right on top of my journal. I'm a rebel. Okay. I'm stamping pine cones right now. Well, actually, the pine cone. Just the pine, not the cone. Alright, then blending. We're blending. We're going over top of it. We're going over top of things. Just all willy-nilly. And we're blending in the same spot for a third time. Well, we're not really blending, but we're pretending to blend. And let's find out. Oh, it's okay. It's starting to ghost a little bit, like you can see where I have colored. Well, maybe you can. You can see a little bit where there's ink on the other side of that, but it's not there. And because I like scribbled over my paper 50 times and everything is still wet, I mean, it's sort of, the fibers came up like a smidgy little bit, but that's still wet. Not bad. Not bad. Hello, Joey. So I hope that's helpful. You can save the journal. Like an alcohol marker goes straight through that. Like, not even close to kidding. One swipe, an alcohol marker is straight through that. My Copics goes straight through it. That was not bad. That was like 4 coats of stuff. And it's not actually bled. I mean, it's ghosted, but it's not actually bled. So, there you go. Question, answer. Anyway, I mean, I think we're about ready to wrap up for the day. If nobody else has any other questions that I can sort of help them with, because yeah, I'm kind of done. I don't really fill out my week until later tonight. Oh, you're welcome. Um, that way I know what needs to move over. And I'm really trying to come up with a way, by the way, to turn this into a reusable spread so they don't have to draw this out every month. And I'm thinking I might laminate a page in my new journal and see how that works out and turn it into sort of like a dry erase kind of dealing for these things that I do every single month. I don't know. Has anybody tried anything like that in theirs? Your cat is snoring. I forgot to write in the week. Oh, thank you. Let's see. It's week 50. Week. Let's put that in this hole here. My hands are shaking like nobody's business, too. I don't know why I'm shaky today. So all of my letters look a little stupid, but it's all right. Week. Am I the only one that like writes things from the center out just to make sure that they're centered? I feel like I'm the only one that does that. Oh, bye, Diana. Gotta use wet erase or it'll rub off before the month is done. Wet erase. What is wet erase? Like, I don't know how I don't know that. Hi, Mag. Oh, I forgot how to say it again. Oh, Mag, lip. No, that's wrong. Oh, okay. Wet erase markers, not dry erase markers. Where do I get wet erase markers? Will that work though? Like if I use just I need to do some experimenting on some loose paper. Like I need to put like a laminated sheet on it and experiment just to make sure it's not gonna go. I know, but I like to say it right. Uh, somebody written Decemberer because she was concentrating too hard. this, this Decemberer. That's awesome. That is awesome. Orange. And Andy has to say orange properly. There you go. Orange. Walmart school supply. Well, my Walmart is closed today because snow fell. But I will definitely check that out. I will go laminate a page or something and go find me some wet erase markers. Won't other markers like erase off of? See, this is see. I don't know. Don't other markers, um, erase off of words are escaping me. Um, I'm just gonna keep tapping on my book until it comes to me. Off of like a transparency sheet or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But see, then I was like, if I had one that sort of sat on top, I don't know. I got all kinds of ideas running through my head about how to fix this. Dry erase rubs off when it dries, but wet erase only comes off when it's wet. Just cover a few pages with clear packing tape. Ew, packing tape. Well, y'all have Hobbycraft, don't you, Sam? That's like the same thingish. I mean, almost. Y'all have some cool crap that we don't have, though. And lots of people have like cool crap that I don't have, being in small town North Carolina here. Like bigger towns and bigger cities have like little Daisos and everything in them, which I would love to have, but we're never gonna have because we're so small. But I would love like a Japanese stationery store. That would be freaking awesome. Pants compared to Michaels. I've seen pieces of Michaels. Now, see, and mine is like a crap Michaels too. Like they still, I'm telling you, who's still not gotten a single one of the Christian design stickers in them. Even though the stupid website says that they do, they don't have the hooky things out for them or nothing. They don't have them. So mine is crap. I have to go. There's one 30 minutes one way and 45 minutes the other way, but I have to go to bigger ones. I don't know what I want. I want all kinds of fun little cute things. That's what I want. I don't know any of those in Sweden. Oh, Amazon. If I can't find it here locally, I'll order it. All right, y'all. I'm starting to get cold, and I have to pee again. So even though there's too much information, I think we're gonna wrap it up here because I think we're done now. I know it's getting late for my international viewers, but thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I live on the Isle of Wight. Don't even have hobbycraft, no art stores. The best I've got is the work, the range, and the independent art store that doesn't even teach gelatos. Well, then move. Move, Sam. Sounds like there's no hope for you there. Just move. It'll be simpler. Thank you. Ooh, shut up. A lot of people just get to get up and go to places. I don't get to get up and go. Pretending to be an artist like on TV right now. Actually, I'm an artist when I'm using stamps and ink. There you go, Mikey. Oh, hi, Sandy. We're leaving now, but hi. Bye, Susan. There's things falling off my roof again. Amazon is my friend. Amazon is my friend too, Sam. I feel you. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up for today. I love your blog of yesterday. It's kind of sick. Video made me work a little. Oh, well, good. I'm glad that it helped somebody. I'm gonna catch up on your videos now. Yeah, you do that, Sam. And I've got my note right here. I got my note. And hopefully my windy alarm goes off about 5 minutes before this on Tuesday. Bye, sweetie. Y'all have a good week. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Bye.